Welcome back to the channel for another video today. I am your host, Clinton Carter, and today we will be comparing the video quality of 3 different cameras. Alright, so the 3 different cameras that we will be comparing today are the Canon SL1, the M50, and the EOS RP. So I prepared a quick B-roll segment of all 3 cameras. Here, take a look. Welcome back. So, do you think you know which cameras took which clips? If you do, let's go ahead and take one more look at this B-roll segment, and this time with the cameras revealed. So, did you get it right? Don't be ashamed if you didn't. I took the shots, and even throughout the editing process, I still couldn't tell a big difference until I put them side by side. I actually almost even thought that the conclusion to this video was going to be there's no difference at all between the 3 cameras. However, when I did compare them side by side, the differences were immediately noticeable. And the major differences that I saw had nothing really to do with the sharpness of the images. It really had more so to do with just the colors of the video quality. But before we view these side-by-side comparisons, I must say that I know that the way I did this video was not the very best way to compare the 3 cameras. But hey, you live and you learn. So we're going to take a look at the side-by-side comparisons clip real quick. We're going to run through it twice. The first time is just to go straight through, get a first glance look at it. And then the second time, I'm going to do a little bit more of a deep dive. Take a look. Alright, so that was the first glance look. Did you see what I mean by when I said the colors were definitely noticeable? The SL1 seemed to be a much darker image quality than the M50 and the EOS RP. And along with producing a darker image quality, the SL1 also seemed to be leaning more on the orange side of the color spectrum, while the RP and the M50 seemed to be more true colors for their image quality. So let's go ahead and dive into this one more time. Alright, so right here you can see this is pretty much why I chose these 3 clips, is because you have a subject right there in the middle of the frame, and right now you can see that, you know, on the RP and the SL1, you can see John's shirt is darker on the SL1 and is brighter on the RP. But what is telling about this particular shot is that in this SL1 shot here, me and John are sitting, as you can see, compared to the M50 shot, we're sitting outside in broad daylight. The sun is beaming on us. Let's see if we can get rid of this. So the shirt looks a bit darker than it does on the side of the RP, which is significant in the fact that while it looks like it's bright where we're at over there, we're really underneath a big bridge. So the fact that we're in an actual dark place and it looks brighter than the SL1, which we're not under anything, and other than the sun itself, and it's still a darker image. So with that, you know, you can just see that difference there. This previous clip right here, you can see John walking off, and you can see him actually on the RP I'm not on the RP, but on the M50 recording himself walking this way, getting the rail. But what I took notice on was the clouds themselves in the sky. You can see the water is a bit different. See a little bit more clarity in the water on the M50, and on the SL1 it's not as clear, and also it's much darker image. You can tell definitely from the sky that it's a darker image. Clouds seem to be more darker, while on the left hand side here they're much more brighter. And then also the RP shot, this one just wanted to show the difference, as you can just kind of tell, between John's shirt. Once again, we are under a bridge with the RP. So with the SL1, we're out here in the middle of the day, sun is beaming on us, and there you can't even tell that it may look like a overcast day from the SL1's image versus this RP. So there, shirt is much brighter. And this one right here, this was that clip that I was talking about earlier, where I said it's very noticeable, and how the SL1 seems to be more on the orange side. So this is pretty much the same exact shot, side by side for the most part, right here with the M50 and the SL1. We have the RP over here. You see that, you know, we're in the middle of the day, and you can just see between the two, the M50 and the RP, how, you know, it's more truer to color. And we stopped in the middle of a motion blur here, but you can still see the brightness difference from the SL1, particularly right here in the rock area right here. The rocks on the SL1 are much browner than the rocks over here which you can tell are they're more of a whitish color and bluish colors. There's a mixture of colors there other than just those brown rocks. So yeah, let's move on. And this particular clip here is the last one here. They all seem pretty much around the same shade, but where John is at with the M50 on the left hand side here, he's underneath a big tree that is providing a bunch of shade, and right here where he's in the middle of the frame on the with the SL1 taking the photo, that he's under no shade and the sun is out and he's still dark, and he's pretty much about as bright as he is on the right hand side with the RP image. And you can see that we're underneath the bridge, and you can see how dark it is underneath that bridge, and that's kind of what it looks like almost we're at with him in this with the SL1. Alright, so what did you think? Did you see anything that I missed? If so, let me know in the comment section below, and also let me know if you liked the video or not. And if you did like the video, consider clicking that like button or the subscribe button, or both, whichever suits your fancy. Either way, I appreciate you all for watching the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!